We are way out west in Texas this weekend for the 11th running of the US Grand Prix here at the Circuit of the Americas. A-listers are arriving. Patrick Dempsey, who is a very keen driver himself, is here. AJ, we're hoping to join him on Martin's grid walk a little bit later. And also the Duke of Sussex, Harry, is here.
So, here we go for the US Grand Prix 2023. It's lights out and away we go. Lando Norris, I think, got a better start. He's already alongside Charles Leclerc. Hamilton's chasing after them. Carlos Sainz goes to the inside and Lando Norris goes into the lead. Charles Leclerc almost gets tagged by Lewis Hamilton. Carlos Sainz has made his way up into third place. Max Verstappen trying to get past Hamilton, nothing doing there. It is a great start for Lando Norris, almost an awful start for Oscar Piastri, who nearly got tagged by Esteban Ocon. Lights go out, and I think Lando Norris got the better reaction time. Heading up towards turn one, Sainz was pushed by Hamilton towards the inside, wasn't he?
Yeah. Ooh, look at that, so close. So did Russell gain anything on the outside there? He certainly looks like he got past one of the Alpines, and yeah.
Stewart saying no further action though.
Good.
Let's have a look here, DRS for Lewis Hamilton, right behind Carlos Sainz, head bobbing up and down on the bumpy track, and he's gaining, and he's alongside the Ferrari, and now into turn 12, Lewis Hamilton is into the top three. He holds it on the road, keeps it on the track, Sainz tries to fight him back, Hamilton's got the inside line for the next corner, brilliant move.
Yeah, here goes Max. He's let them all settle down a little bit, and now he'll start. That's something that Max has learned, isn't it, over his years in Formula One, is patience. He didn't have a whole lot of it very early on, but now he just plays the long game. He's so confident in what he can achieve.
Now, that Mercedes is not the fastest thing in a straight line, but with DRS, you get an extra 18 kilometers an hour of extra helping hand speed. And that helping hand is pushing Hamilton ever closer to Charles Leclerc. And Charles Leclerc in the middle of the track doesn't know which way to defend, doesn't really want to defend too aggressively, and doesn't do that. And Hamilton is now up into second place.
Now we're down to 18
Look at Verstappen down the inside on Charles Leclerc, who's forced off the track, comes back on, still ahead of Max Verstappen, but I think he's going to give that place, is he? No, he's not. He's still fighting it. Verstappen, though, got better traction, has got ahead, this time with the inside line, will get that place. He's up to third. Verstappen then got his way up into the top three. Leclerc thought about trying to defend down to the inside, but I think his reactions were a little bit late on that one, Martin, and had he gone for it, then there would have been a Red Bull coming at him at a rate of knots. Yeah,
he was a day late and a dollar short on that defence, and Verstappen had his front axle at least level.
They're thinking of only now offsetting the strategy as he locks up into turn 11. That's going to cost him big time, and another sign that these tyres are dropping away from him.
3 seconds difference between Verstappen and Hamilton on the previous lap.
So Verstappen now inside our pit window. No man, I'm struggling out here.
This might be the moment.
Feels a bit like that, doesn't it? Let's see what they bolt on.
He's led his 250th lap here at the Circuit of the Americas. It's the hard compound tyre, and it wasn't the fastest stop I've seen Mercedes put in. It's 3.6 seconds, which is about a second slower stationary than they normally would have wished for. Leclerc leads, Russell second, Norris third, Verstappen fourth, Hamilton fifth now.
Presumably Max has just been biding his time a little bit, has he, Christian?
He's been finding his way into the race. I mean, it's easy to do damage to these tyres.
As Verstappen then
he's going for it.
Open.
He's going for it. He's going for it. He's going for it. He's having a look down the inside. Is Max Verstappen, and he takes the lead of the race. And now Lando Norris is going to try and fight him back a bit, because he did go a touch deep, but on the inside line into the next corner, Verstappen will preserve that lead.
Yeah, this is from a long way back, isn't it? Slipstream DRS, and then Dan Deere on the brakes. He kept his left-hand tyres in play at the inside line then for the next tricky little double right. Valiant to come back in from Lando, but a little bit futile. The Red Bull had track position and the grip. Great camera work, I'm enjoying that.
Make sure that solution works at a racetrack.
Magic brakes are so compared to yesterday. What a piece of...
Understood. Just info at this stage, Max, but time lost to Checo 39.8, braking 11, 12, 20.
Yeah, I know, man, my brakes are just...
Yeah, as I say, it was just information. Same pace as Hamilton.
Please, no talking and in the braking.
Understood, Max.
Get the feeling, even with an extra state of charge, there's not going to be much defence here for Lando Norris, and Lewis Hamilton has so much more grip on those medium compound tyres. Switches back right now, gets great traction coming out of that corner. Norris is giving him space. Hamilton has to back off a little bit through that triple apex right-hander, but the eventualities are coming for Lando Norris surely here.
These are critical corners if Lewis Hamilton wants to win this Grand Prix.
Rear suspension failure for Alonso, who's been passed by his teammate Lance Stroll. Along the main straight here comes Lewis Hamilton under DRS. He wants to dive down the inside. Lando Norris covers it off. That was late from Lando Norris. He keeps the position, but only for a handful of meters. Hamilton edges ahead, down into turn 2, up into second place. Lewis Hamilton gets past Lando Norris. And this move from Lewis Hamilton into turn 1. Hamilton got off the gas, decided that there was a better way here as he felt that Lando was going to go deep into that corner, and he got past. Toto shaking his head with a smile on his face.
There's no doubt about it. Mercedes and McLaren have given Red Bull a bit of a fright today in terms of pace.
Nice work, Lewis. We've got Verstappen. He is 5 seconds ahead. He is managing a brakes issue, though.
In the points, on his way to scoring his first points since the summer break.
Gap 3.6.
No talking and the braking, man.
Verstappen on the hard tyre, Hamilton on the medium tyre. That gives Hamilton just a little bit more of a pace advantage too, and fresher tyres, Martin.
Yeah, 3 laps fresher as well for Lewis Hamilton, and he's flying along nicely, isn't he? But he's going to run out of laps by the looks of it.
And it's a win that keeps up his run in the United States, and he will become the first driver ever in Formula One history to win 3 times in a single country in the same season. The 200th race of the hybrid era goes to Max Verstappen, and a 50th Grand Prix win, and a win in the United States Grand Prix for the 3-time world champion. Lewis Hamilton closed the gap, pushed all the way, has to finish as runner-up, sadly again for him. Lando Norris, who waited quite a while to finish 3rd, has now picked up 2 in 2 races. Another podium for him and for McLaren, because he's on the podium with Max Verstappen again, and so is Lewis Hamilton. And they spray the bubbly stuff and celebrates a hard day at the office, because it wasn't an easy win for Max Verstappen. Still came home with a victory though. Marches on, the champion at the top of the table.